The big man himself. But it's sideways, you know. I saw where I look for you know. I saw where I look for you. Yeah. Iron Claw. Big up yourself. Yo, the great, the legend, the man himself, Mr. Ricky Stereo. How you doing, sir?
Yo, I'm blessed, man. Blessed. Everything blessed. Nothing
See,
less.
man, an
Yeah.
artist, man, and a tomatoes.
Man, a bad artist, man, and a tomatis. Yeah.
Yo,
Yes.
it's a pleasure and it's an honor, sir. And I appreciate that you've taken the time out of your busy schedule to be here with us on Wizology. Honestly, boy, you're an artist that has been doing it for some time, man, and you're here now, and you know you've revamped yourself. I know that it was a blessing years ago, after 32 years in Atlanta, finally reuniting with Lieutenant the Governor Stitchy, and keeping that connection going and that connection solid. How was that? You know?
It was overwhelming, you know? Yeah,
Yeah.
man, it was a good feeling, man. I haven't seen my party for a long, long time, and then, you know, we reconnect and putting in some great work, and I'm happy to see, man. Trust me.
Zine. So, Mr. Stereo, let's start like this. What happened? What's been going on that you haven't hit the charts year after year after year or not? And I mean, no disrespect by that, but it is what it is. Why is your name not been? Because you are a real bad artist from them time they tell now. What is going on? Tell us.
Wiz, I'm glad you asked that question there, Wiz, because you know why? I am the half that never yet been told. Everyone does sweep my thing under the carpet and go on like them. They don't want to talk about Ricky Stereo and where Ricky Stereo do and where Ricky Stereo coming from. But on the other hand, Wiz, I understand why they don't want to talk about Ricky Stereo, because if they mention Ricky Stereo name, them look bad. You understand?
Who is them?
So,
Who's
you
them?
know, I mean, there's a lot of artists out there where when them get interviewed, them afraid to call Ricky Stereo name and them hide the truth and them tell, you know, them settings when I really gossip and all of them things, them hide the truth and afraid to say Ricky Stereo this and Ricky Stereo that.
Right.
But I understand, because if them say Ricky Stereo, them look bad.
But Mr. Stereo, that's not fair, because if you do something as a brethren, as a friend, as family, we should acknowledge that and respect that and say,
Exactly.
yo, this is the situation. So honestly, I'm like everybody else. I'm looking out from the thing, and I ask you again, what happened? Why are you not there on the charts? Why are you not there being mentioned in all these things? What's going on?
Well, after Stereo One, you know, I kind of slow down my career, you know, for you know, be a good husband and, you know, take care of my kids them and all of those things. So that have a role for play night. You understand?
Yeah.
But on the other hand, you know, career gets slowed down, go back to school and, you know,
Yeah.
you know, do some course and all of them things. And, you know, that is a part of it. You know, but now we take up back the whip and we take it up back dangerous.
Okay.
100%. We're out there 100%. And if you fit talk the truth, you know, say we are doing things and the work we are putting in.
So are radio disc jockeys not playing your song? Are selectors not playing your song? Everything is becoming new to me where it's Ricky Stereo, because I know you started in the 80s. In the 80s. And
Yeah.
I've seen others maintain that level. You are obviously have maintained, but there's a smoke screen that I'm not realizing that I
All
did.
right, look here. I am not going to point no finger, no radio personal. You understand? Because if the material not out there for them play, them can't do nothing about that. See, so
Okay.
I will take all the blame. Right? I was too laid back. You know? But I do that because the way the music was going, I wasn't want to be a part of that.
Okay.
You
That was the
understand? I don't want to be a part of that.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now that I am back, people have material to play. The
Yeah.
people them love me, them grasp on what me do. You understand? Them respect me 100%. So make me move on from here. Take it to a different level. And
Okay.
that's where I am right now.
When you say, you know, you didn't appreciate how the music was it the artist and the clashing format? Was it the lyrics that they were spitting? What was it that was it the whole platform of the music that you couldn't gravitate to?
All right, look here. I am not blaming the artist because every music is necessary. There is market for every music out there. But
Okay.
the way the music was going wasn't a part of me. I didn't want to get involved in that. You understand? Because I am not that type of artist. You
Okay.
understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you understand what I mean, I'm not that type of artist. You
Okay.
understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, the culture that you're prepared to give the world, it seems like when I listen to your songs, everything has I'm not going to say a political, a worldly meaning. That means there's something that's going on that you have to attack musically to make sure it gets out, the message gets out there. Are you in
See?
any fear of when you address political fiction, when you address, you know, apartheids or struggles or triumphs, that there could be any form of rebound from
No,
anybody that
no, I don't have no fear. And it's a message and I put it out there. If you want to look at it left or look at it right, it's your decision.
yeah.
I put the message out there, but I didn't say left or right. I put it straight. So if you want to, any angle you want to look at it on, it's your view, not mine.
Okay, okay. What made you jump back in this music so fierce? What changed in you to make you come back and say, yo, I'm doing road now. My music needs to get out. What happened?
After taking care of my kids, my sister kids, after putting my time, as a husband and thing. Look here, this is my time now. My time to face the world now because I paused what I was doing, or not pause, but slow it down, what
Yeah,
I was doing, and then everyone is all right now. Stereo need to be all right now. Bad artist time.
bad artist time.
Yeah, straight.
You see what's going on out there. You see what's going on out there with the music, with you know, everything that's happening in the world, but let's stick to the reggae on the culture.
Yeah.
Was the reggae in the culture being led to a different way? Do you think it was being led away from where it needs to go?
Oh yes. Oh yes. The, as I said, every music have its own people. You understand? The
Yeah,
followers and whatever. But when you see when you look at our country, Jamaica, and
yeah,
you see that the youths them they live off of what the entertainer them say. Skull for bore and and you see the direction where the country is going. You know, you know that you have to change it, change that direction and put back the niceness in the music and write good music and take the music out of the gun and the discrimination of woman, and that is why so much woman is getting abused and children getting raped and all of that because man, I am not saying it's all the entertainer fault or all music fault, but it is a part of it. You
yeah,
understand? And I want to change all of that. I want to take it from that side and put it in a more humorous, people can grasp, laugh at things and say, that is true and whatever and have a good time. It don't necessarily have to be people for dead and gunshot and this and man turn on them gun and chop off man. It doesn't have to be that. It don't have to be that.
right.
So
I don't see the reggae has a split, dance hall and culture and thing. Where are you fitting in this element of the culture? Where does Ricky Stereo now jump in and say, yo, I'm standing firm and this is my place to be, to where I want to take over? Where does Ricky Stereo fit in?
Well, Ricky Stereo stands for the humorous part, the part where it's humorous but positive. You know, it's humorous but still it's positive, not no negative thing around here because we don't deal with negative.
Right.
You understand? So that's where Ricky Stereo is. Right? Because we're not going to follow, because we're not follow right now, we're born leader. So we're not going to follow people. Because if you notice, back in the days when we are DJ, we never used to say, what up you on if you know, we don't do that because that's easy forward. You understand? We try to teach and beat and teach.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's where Ricky Stereo is, on the positive side.
On the positive side.
Yeah.
Do you, I know you're jumping back in it to make a change, or are you jumping in to bring back what was from the 80s and make it current today with lyrics and comedy and flow and this and that?
I wouldn't say bring back, you know. I wouldn't say bring back because what is gone is gone. You understand?
Yeah.
And if you notice, I'm an artist that I did not like to record music. I just take the stage and do my thing. You understand? Go on the dance, mash it up. That me. But if you notice, I take a 360 change, and the change that I take is I am not trying to bring back that was gone, but continue with good vibes. Okay. And say if we can bring the reggae music to a point where everybody can grasp it and everybody like it, and not only selective amount of people. Because if you notice, only selective amount of people now listen to the gun thing and the underclothes thing and the rated thing. We're not really, you know, we want everybody, all one big family. You know what I mean? So that's where I am.
Here hits us with COVID and the lockdown and everything. And now I see a man who has come here to make a dramatic change in the business by mostly performing. I think that you would mostly love to do the stage show, the live, you know, lyrics on spot kind of thing. But now you're forced into your recording. Does that tamper with your ability to, you know, manifest your lyrics a lot?
No, I wouldn't say tamper. It just give me time to do this part of the music. Okay. And it gives me time to view where I really want to go. You understand? Because right now I'm doing a media tour and I am getting interview left, right, and center. Right. You understand? You know, people calling me from all over the globe. And you know, so the COVID is not. You ever hear a saying when you grow up say every disappointment is for good? Yeah. Yeah, so I wouldn't say it is a disappointment because it's still, you know, it's still doing a good. Yeah. Let me doing a good thing, you know? Yeah.
It worked for me a little bit, you know? It worked
Yeah.
You take every downfall and try and make it a positive blessings, and that's what.
All right. See.
Right? So, like, you know, how important was some of the elders and some of the artists that have been in your life, like Stitchy and all the other artists that are around that, you know, you've gravitated and you've seen them and that have stayed with you through your ups and your cool off period?
They're very important. Those are very important role models. You know what I mean? Because for once, the direction that they bring in the reggae music or that I'm taking it, it's a good direction, positive as me say. So they are very good road model. The Governor Lieutenant Stitchy, I have to give him props. He's a very good person. If you get to know him, if you don't know him 100, you will have problem with him. But as long as you know him 100, you understand and try, you will know that he is a very good person. Yeah, you know what I mean? And his intention is good for people, for young artists, and you know, for the reggae music.
Yeah.
He's the first artist who take reggae music to Europe.
Okay.
You understand? He's the first artist to get 14 #1 in 1 year. And there is only 12 months make a year. Yeah, so you see which part of that?
Man, a
So
man, man, not
you see
tomatis.
it, man, not tomatis. You see me say, so he's a very good road man, but you have to get to know him.
Yes.
You understand? Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and big shout outs to Junior Ryder as well, anywhere in the world he is. Big shout outs
I'm
to
in charge of that, man. I'm in charge of that. Yo, shout out to Junior Ryder. I'm in charge of that. You see me, I said?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know, I would like for you to look into your camera right now and look at all the people that when you were took a time to raise your family, raise your sister's family, you took a time to pause and say, you know what, let me see who I am and what I'm doing in this business now, and I don't like this, but I'm going to do this, and now you're ready. What do you say to all those that have probably turned their back on you?
You know, there's not much that turn them back on me, but you see the little what turn them back on me, one thing me have to tell them, all the work we have put in now, bad artists come tell the Facebook, want them to run. Yeah.
Workaholic.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna take time out to play this song, Workaholics. When I
Yeah.
take this song and I play it now, I might not be able to play it on the other platform where I accelerate these conversations. So understand
Yeah.
that. We'll play it now though, okay?
All
And
right.
let the world hear. This is Workaholics. Tell me first about this song and what, you know, the title emphasizes. What is it? Tell me about it.
You know, it's the same thing we're talking about. We want to change the music. We want to put it on a different platform. You know what I mean? We're talking to the people and the youths them on the street where what keep on saying, oh, nothing now go on. But yet they never full out the application form. They never try.
Yeah.
Them just sit down and say nothing now go on. Right? And then we want to make them know that, look here, try and fail is better than don't try at all. You understand?
Yeah.
Not because your friends say, not because you hear your friends say, nothing now go on. It doesn't mean that is talking about you. Go get up and go look and feel.
Yeah.
You know, feel. Don't just try say nothing now go on. Get up and feel. You know, because what them do them, you know, we want the youth them to know so there's a better part of life than just sitting down and praying other people. Other people have them things and you pray them and whatever and rotate them. We want them to have a different side. Because what is mine can't be for you. You understand? So yeah, you see, if you sit down and take my things, it's gonna just last you for a minute. But if you go and get yearns last you longer.
Workaholic.
So workaholic, go look it, go put in the work.
Opportunity stop not come door. We have to get up and look feet. No for them talk about nothing now, man. We never see them a float application form. I saw the system run. Big tough better than sit down. Come. And the work we are putting in our work. Outside make the eyes and not up the work in time. What's the real life for it? Work we are putting in our work. Outside make the eyes and not sit up the work in time. Respect maximum. What's the real life for it? Would I like to sleep on me ears? Up my mind just to catch the early bus. Punch it clock and time. In other words, we have to make them find the sunshine. That's when Friday. Up in a big man at the doctor said we go down for the have to watch out this day. Try to play something that is inappropriate. School as we come here and we them have not respect. That we have focus on the working aspect. And the work we have to clean in our working class. We don't come outside the eyes and that's it on the working in time. Respect maximum. Where's what you really like for it,
Give me a piece of the second verse.
2 minutes past the hour and the boss face a frown. Me know me never late, I was on the compound. Supervisor side the rate, lick out a little sound. Where you on the bus, the police stop downtown. Before the answer could have come off from me tongue, me start the machine and every 5 minutes I run. Take up the stock sheet and stop me a come down. Put the corner and me and me no know how the boss done. Work where you put in up.
Stop it! Stop it! Calm down! Jesus! Reggae stereo sound like it then at the 80s again, oh. John, oh, yo. Let me tell you something. This thing here is not going to be easy because you know how difficult it is now in the business.
Mm-hmm.
What is the biggest change that you've seen so far?
Me and the governor was talking about that this morning. It changed big time. You understand the changes? First time you'd have to go check a man and tell me have a tune and whatever rate it. You don't do them things no more. You understand? To me, I think the business is easier because we don't have the lyrics done already. You understand? Me don't have the lyrics because me never stop write lyrics,
Okay.
Never stop write lyrics, So me don't have the lyrics then. If ask the governor if me ever stop write lyrics. When the governor come to me and say, Sarah, I want to give me a strength from my album masterclass. And he say, all right, what the topic? And he tell me the topic. We don't have the lyrics already. You understand? So me never write lyrics, but me never stop write lyrics. But what I'm saying is, I think the business is more easier now because I already have the material. All I have to do, what I'm doing now is put the melody that the people them really used to want. Nowadays people them like melody, so you just put the melody inside of it and just relate it.
Yeah. You think artists have it easier now than what you had in the 80s and the thing to come up now?
Yeah, sure, more easy.
Wow.
Because look, me record the song them, right?
Yeah.
Make the record, right?
Yeah.
And all you have to do, you just go up online and you look for a producing company, a distributing company, sorry. And you just pay them what them forget and you just log on your thing and then you're there up on all platform. Ain't that easier? Ain't that easier? First time you know what you have to do? But check Clifton and the boss. And then we go down to the studio, go record the song. Then you have to go call the next man. If you know how mix it, let's go call an engineer, mix it. Then the engineer mix it, you have to carry it down a Sonic Sound, we'll get it master and all that. Come on, it's much easier now.
But don't you feel then that is an element of if it's too easy, it may not be as good as the product that you work? Because remember back in the days, look at what you said you had to do, how much work you had to do and put in and how much things, and people would basically turn away people because if it wasn't sounding right, it don't turn.
Wait. Why you think the music take the toll that it take? Because the mason them are DJ, the electrician them are DJ, the mechanic them are DJ, everybody are DJ. Because it's easy. Don't get me wrong, Me not fight no man,
Right.
As long as you can put things for rhythm and people grasp it and cause some of them make some good tune.
Right, yes.
You understand? So don't get me wrong, because people will go run with the wrong advice.
Yeah.
So don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is, now mechanic a DJ, electrician a DJ, plumber a DJ. You understand? Because it's easier. They don't have to go talk to nobody. Do you know that first time when you carry your music or Sonic Sound or one of them place there, you have to carry it on a cassette where them have to listen it first before them give approval.
Wait, you mean back in the days you had to
Yeah.
carry your music on a cassette?
On a cassette and then listen it and say, yo, Yeah, me like that tune, man. Alright. That tune ain't already created. Not no, it's not so. Go online and listen some tune now. You wonder which tune that is do. You understand? But don't get me wrong. If you can make a music and it reach somewhere, Ricky Stereo and Darcy.
Right.
You understand? Yeah. But I'm only telling you about the difference between back then and now. It is much easier now. It ever hard for some artists now because they not write for themselves. Me write for myself. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they have to depend on a man for write and call them and give them a tune and whatever rate it is. That is not me. I'm a real artist. I'm a bad artist. Man, I'm not TOMATIS.
Man, I'm not TOMATIS. That's the new song right now. That's the new thing. Take man, a bad artist. Man, I'm not TOMATIS.
And who originated? Who originated?
Ricky Stereo. My God.
Remember me tell you. And you know what? And I can tell you something more too.
Yeah.
See? The girls them bus. Follow the bus. The girls them my song. And then take it and vice it. Then tell me we I said, well, yo, man, we not even get the copyright or the royalties fee. You understand? What is happening now? We have been doing this for a long time. People been copying what we saying for a long time. But guess what? I have news to them now. Them can go on with it because everything when we say copyright now.
Was that the major problem? Was that the major problem before? The copyright?
Of course it was a problem. It was a problem because as there's everything we say back in the days. The artists can take it and run with it. It was a problem, but they can't do it now because it's copyright now.
So they didn't give you any credit, no credit?
Yeah. Artists will take me tune and make one heap of money and fight and me call them back and I beg them too special and them no angry. You understand? Yeah, call them and say, yo, me have a song, me need too special. And them are going to let them no angry. You understand? But then if you take them now, them if you take them because the bad artists there and me bother now and me think them copyright. You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
Because we don't take people things, we originate things and we do it back then and we come to do it now. Change it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Wow.
But in my town, in Spanish town, I mean change the taxi stand. Because they were running them use an old car run taxi. And me go and just say, we not drive no more old car. And the whole taxi stand change. Benz and Lexus and Honda car them I use run taxi. So we know what we can. We change things. And we are the changer. So them are going to grasp on what we say at all times.
Yo, I never knew. Like, I'm listening to it and I'm in utter shock because these are the things that we need to know and we need to understand what an artist has gone through. And now I'm looking and I'm finally understanding, you know, that the great Ricky Stereo, why there's a pause is because while you're taking, people are taking some things and you're not getting the credit where you deserve. Or
yeah, get the credit. Then just take your things and all right. I'm gonna give you. I went to I have a stage show in downtown Toronto at this place called Concert Hall in 1987.
I remember. You remember. You were DJing with in an apartment building in a dance with Richie Lou one time, back and forth, back and forth.
That's why I have to respect Toronto people because them show me enough love. You understand? But what me grasp on 1987, downtown Toronto in a concert hall. When I step up on stage and say, for Abraham and my son, the people them say, boo. I'm a ease back. And I go and I say, no on me bar, girl, no on me bar, girl. People them say, boo. I remember Stitchy take the mic and say, when do you? The people them say, other artists tell lyrics in my talk. Other artists run me from Jamaica, you know, when Stereo One come out, you know, and run me with the whole of my lyrics, them, you know. That's when the people them, when Stitchy say, what? On the mud? Stereo, deal with them and give me back the mic. I'm going to start draw some new lyrics. Just like the apartment, what you're talking about. I remember that like today. For that, under that basement, I know I just write Michael J. I don't know much about Michael J. 5 times that pull up under that apartment. You remember?
Yeah. Yeah, the
Yeah.
artist, they reach, and you just went back and forth, lyrics for lyrics on the spot, like that. Bam, 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 bam,
You
bam. And
see?
people say,
Yeah.
"Jano."
You know why? Because we are real artists and we write our material them. And with them I come from with art. We not take people things.
Jano, I know the artist you're talking about with Father Abraham, and I'm in shock right now. I'm in a little bit of shock right now. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna lie
yeah.
to you.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm in a little.
So you know what I mean when I'm telling you, say, when them talk about Ricky Sterro, that is why they don't talk about Ricky Sterro, because if them talk about Ricky Sterro, they look bad.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
understanding now. I'm getting it
yeah,
now. I'm
yeah,
understanding. My
yeah.
goodness.
But guess what? Now? Wiz, tell them to take them material you know, because what of them copyright?
Whoa.
Yeah.
I asked, you know who went through this? Lady Anne went through this. Other artists went through this. Was the format in the 80s so different that you didn't know about the copyright? You didn't know how to pencil out and contract up your lyrics? Was it just a mere fact of the enjoyment of getting into the studio or having your song played? What is the mistake that was made?
Stubborn.
Stubborn.
Yeah, I was stubborn. Yeah, I was stubborn. And my uncle and Stitchy, they were trying to teach me the way to go. But as a young youth, in high school,
Yeah.
it was just one thing on my mind, man. Just one thing on my mind, and I was stubborn. That's how the copper, you know, I didn't get the fullness of it, you know, the fame. I get the fame.
Right.
Ricky Sterro that. That's why I tell them, say, you see, if me live at one place and then call me Ricky Sterro, me move.
Huh?
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding, man. But I'm just saying, the used to business. When people used to you, it's not a good thing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Listen, I'm humbled. I'm humbled that I've received this news and this shocking, you know, astonished announcement and the understanding now that I have the understanding from you directly of what happened in certain aspects and certain things. And I think it needs to get out there. I think it's something that should be told and should be known. And, you know, maybe I'm disappointed a little bit in the fact that, you know, you weren't giving your credit and your wrong dues, because I think everybody who does good or everybody who does whatever they do in the music deserves their credit. It's only fair.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's unfortunate that was then, but now it's no joke. You can't play.
Wait, tell them to take the material them now. You see, as me say, as me put out say man a bad artist, man and a tomatis. You see how much people grasp on it? You see how it done?
Yes.
You see, remember, you know, them in our business for so long, right? They're in the business for so long, right? Me just bounce right back and get my career on track. And when me I say, I take the market, right? Yeah. Then who are the bad artists, Miss? Tell me who are the bad artists.
Not tomatis. Not tomatis.
Oh, man, I'm not tomatis about here. You see me I say.
So what do we look forward to? What do we need to look forward to now? A EP, an album? What's going on?
Yeah, I have an album. I'm working on an album named Ignite. I got a couple tracks that I already complete on it. Like you know, Workaholic, Reset Button, and don't forget the Big Bad Grudge. Cause that tune Grudge is bad. Yeah, and a couple more tune. You know, have it, and you know, You have to look out for Ricky Stereo on all of the digital platform. Them songs that on all of the digital platform, you know. Amazon, yeah. YouTube Music, Spotify,
Okay.
you know. DistroKid, all of the platform them tune it upon.
So
See?
let me ask you something, a couple more before we let you go. You started with Stereo One. The business is not about artists with sound business anymore, which I wish it was, but it's not. Can it anyway in the form get back to the style that you've helped create and be enjoyable at the same time?
Wiz, me don't want to go back there, sir.
So you're okay with
I am okay with it right here. Because when you're a musician, it's when you ride a bicycle and it not care how long you ride the bicycle, as you go back on the bicycle, you pedal and you start right and get your balance. We don't want to go back there, so we start. If it go back where we started from, it have to go back where Brigadier then there. It have to go back, and if it go back where Brigadier, it have to go back where, and back where we are going.
Okay.
We want it to continue.
All right.
We just now make it leave with on the bar side. You understand? We going with it. So if them, that's why I said them changing up the thing. I am changing. I am not changing 100%. I am keeping my lyrical content clean. I am, my flow and everything. But I am working with the new thing, putting in some melody, whatever. Let the young people them grasp to it, and because we want everyone to enjoy music. Music alone shall live. Young, old, everyone, black, white, everyone. You understand? So we want to keep it on the level positively.
I don't know if you remember the song. Right, my will.
Wait, I'm me right me tune them. I can remember it, man.
I just don't know if you remember the song. Right, my will.
Yeah. Send for the lion witness, let me write out the will. This is not a love letter. This is not something for nobody laugh over. When you're talking, see, me get mixed up. When you're writing a will, you really have to consider what forget one, who forget what. First of all, I'm going to start off with me lover. Maybe go some mountain view, go give me baby mother. That's one time me the chicken spread rumor, so she never get nothing from her baby father. Video on me TV, give me smaller brother, and give me bigger brother man the red vulva. Give me 3 other car to me madam father. And you see it with me know me tell them. I bet you no member. Learn to read and better. Learn how to spell. Read and then touch 50 people then. ACTIVE that are active. Foot no in a plaster polish me and no in a bandage. POSITIVE that are positive. Conscious lyrics me sure when me give. I enter you. ISITIVE implicit. Hey, Wiz. Remember I know. You see that? Remember I know. The artists them no idea. Yeah, the artists them no ideas, when they must spell like some look forward, KISSING. 4 letter, inquisitive misspelling, positive, for rhythm, and we have do that from 1987. You can't relate to this. No. What happened? No.
John Star. I hear.
Who are the bad artists, Wiz?
You're not one of the TOMATIS.
No, TOMATIS.
Yo, the great Ricky Stereo. Listen, Ricky, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you. I am humbled that you've taken this platform to come and discuss. I know that you have a million interviews, but at least I got one and a conversation that is well informative to the massive. I appreciate you, and I know lyrics are going to fly because me are going to request my two. You and you're going to talk after here. You don't know about, music.
Yeah, man.
You see, but big up yourself. It's Ricky Stereo is a man with a mission now. So, big shout outs to Stitchy, Junior Rider, the whole camp that are par with you. And I say, go, do this. Big respect, Mr. Stereo.
Respect and thanks for having me, man, and take care of yourself and bless us. All of the crew them out there, bless up on yourself. Yo, Instagram should have paid me, make 25 people subscribe to Instagram. Build them page right here just for log on to that show. 25.
Respect.
Salute.